This here's from The Guardian. Sean Diddy Combs accused of forcing ex-assistant to clean up after Wild King night parties. Let's see what we got. Detained rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs, already facing more than 30 civil complaints alongside federal racketeering conspiracy charges, has been hit with a claim from a former personal lackey who claims he was forced to clean up after Combs' Wild King nights parties were finished. Alright, man. To be honest, this is out of the woodworks. Is this really important? Attorneys for Phil Pines claim in a lawsuit filed in Los Angeles on Monday that between December 2019 and December 2021, Combs pressured Pines into having not safe for work stuff with a woman and orchestrated parties where he engaged in not safe for work stuff, drugs, and alcohol. Oh, wait. Unless they mean clean up, not as in actually cleaning something up, but, finishing off people who weren't exactly ready to end the party. Pines, who says he was given the title of senior executive assistant, was allegedly asked to set up for Combs' so-called wild nights, according to the claim, which was obtained by Variety. Excuse me, Wild King nights. He also claims that Combs knowingly exposed a celebrity guest to you-know-what, that disease that went around, at his 51st birthday party, and details a disturbing incident where Combs pressured him to engage in not safe for work acts with a female guest. There are also allegations he witnessed Combs violently kicking a guest in Miami. That needs context, man. I mean, you can't force a guy to actually, do the act. Sure, you could pressure and things like that. Depends on how much the pressure was. I'll fire you if you don't, or something, I guess. But if the guy really didn't want to do it, I mean, you can't physically force a guy in that way, I don't think. Pine's duties, he claims, included getting things like drugs, alcohol, not safe for work related paraphernalia to be brought in and clean up after the parties concluded, including removing drug evidence and bodily stains from rooms, deleting and compromising videos from Combs' devices, and ensuring that no one spoke about the nights. You might want to do that yourself, though, that deleting. Pines claims he was asked on multiple occasions to set up rooms for Combs' parties, providing red lights, ice buckets, alcohol, Mary Jane joints, honey packs for male libido, baby oil, Astroglide, towels, illegal drugs, and power banger machines. Can't say I've heard of one of those. Pines also alleges that Combs would test his loyalty, including asking him to return to work to find the TV remote, and that his party cleanup duties were assigned to avoid additional hotel cleaning fees. Combs, who was arrested in September on racketeering and not safe for work trafficking charges, is currently detained at the Met Detention Center in Brooklyn. We know, so far, no bail. Basically, they say here at the end that he's not going to be let out because he'd be too much of a risk for witness tampering. In a statement to Variety on the latest civil claim, Combs' representative said, no matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never not safe for work assaulted or not safe for work trafficked anyone, man, woman, adult, or minor. We live in a world where anyone can file a lawsuit for any reason. Fortunately, a fair and impartial judicial process exists to find the truth, and Mr. Combs is confident he will prevail in court. Sounds like a pretty straightforward statement, man. And I'm sure there are people looking to cash in quick and get a settlement, even if it's like 15 grand or 10 grand. They think Diddy might be handing out to shut up people. That's still a lot to a lot of people. So we will wait and see. In the end, it feels right now like a lot of people like Diddy did this. We know it's a fact. Great, he's put away. I hear that all the time. But in the end, we have to see a little bit more of the actual evidence. We have the video of him in the hall, I know, but that doesn't necessarily prove that he did other things behind closed doors that are completely different from the thing in the hall. Not condoning it. If that person, who he knocked around in the hall wants to sue him, go to court. We've got the video. Pay her out, man. I'm not excusing that, but what I'm saying is it doesn't necessarily directly connect to the other stuff. We still need a little bit more evidence here. Shout out to Jeff B. Thank you so much for this Christmas donation. And also thank you to Bernice for 25 months of membership. I'm in your debt. Anyway, if you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.